Alright, so I'm going to do a quick lesson for Next to Nothing by Superheaven. To the person who requested it, I'm really sorry on how late this is. I just haven't had time to do anything. So, this is in half step, just like on most of their other songs, and you don't need effects unless you want to throw like a delay chorus or reverb or whatever on the clean part, but you just need distortion and either a clean channel, or if you roll the volume back for clean, whatever. And like I said, it's half step, so you know, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B flat, E flat. There's really only 4 parts to the song, and then they just repeat. So you get an intro, a verse, a chorus, and there's like a bridge part that's only once. And that's really all it is. It's pretty simple, but it's kind of a weird song. So I'm gonna try to show you. At least I picked this out by ear the best of my ability. It's probably not perfect, but try to show you the best I can. So I'm going to play the intro and then I'm going to break it down. Sorry, that was a little bit choppy. Okay, so you're gonna slide up, and the way I do it is I put my I use my middle finger on the 12th fret of the E string, and I slide up. And if I say the chord names like they're in standard, I'm sorry, that's just how my mind thinks, but it is half step. Slide up to an E power chord, open 2-2 E A D. So it's just kind of like a. And then you want to go up to the like a higher E, so but you keep the open E string, and then do 7th fret of the A, and then 9th fret of the D, and you could throw in a 9th fret of the G if you want to. So it's like a. So that's just the first part, just. And then there's a little lick, so it's like. And I kind of hit the open E string really quickly, just. And then you do a kind of hammer on pull off on the A string, and it's gonna be 6, 7, 6, and then 7 on the E string. So it's like. So 6, 7, 6, 7. So it's like. And then the next thing you're gonna play is it's a D power chord, or I'm sorry, it's an A power chord, not a D, an A power chord. But it's kind of weird because they throw like thirds and fifths and things in some of their chords to make them sound more dissonant. So you're gonna play like a normal A, 5th fret of the E string, and then the 7th fret of the D string. I'm sorry, the A string, and then the D string you're gonna end up using your pinky on the 9th fret. It's kind of a stretch if you're not used to it, but it's not too hard. So it sounds like. So that's. When you finish out that chord, because you can go take the 9 off and go back, so it's like. Slide your index finger from the 5th fret of the E string to the 4th fret and kind of bend it so you get that. And then the next part's the same beginning, the. And then you just, instead of going on the 4th fret, you kind of hit that high E. You could just do the single note, or you can kind of whatever you want to do. So it's. Sorry, missed a note. There it is. So, and that's the 7th fret of the A string, or you could hit the whole chord. That's the intro riff, and the 4th time they do it, instead of hitting this note, they just finish it off on that weird D chord, so it sounds like this. And that fades into the verse. The verse is clean, and there's one riff that they play 8 times total, and then something else that comes over it the second half of it, the last 4 times. I'm going to play it for you 4 times so you can kind of get how it sounds. It's weird to pick out with all the instruments, but this is what I got, and then you can, I'll break it down and you can go from there. So it's. So when you're gonna play this, it's gonna start with the open E string, and then it's gonna go down to the D string of the 6th fret. So it's like open 6, 6, 9, 6, all on the D string except for the open. So open 6, 6, 9, 6, and then you're gonna hit the 8th fret of the G, and then go back up to that 6 on the D. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to make it so you guys can see the fingerboard. So it's A6. So it's open 6, 6, 9, 6, 8, 8, 6. Man, I'm just having trouble playing today. So altogether, it's just. And then the last part of that, it's an open A string, and then you're going to go on the D and play the 9th fret and slide up to the 11th fret, keeping the open A. So it's. And that's like the whole riff. You just play it 8 times. And over that, you get kind of like a. That's the second 4. That's going to be the 8th fret of the G, and then the 9th fret, and then 7th fret of the B, and then back up to that 8th fret of the G. So it's 8, 9, 7, 8. Then you go into the chorus, and I'm going to play it. It's kind of weird, but it sounds kind of like the intro, but it's not the same. So it's. So you're gonna go back to that low E power chord, that, and then go up to the high one again. You're gonna do it twice, so it's like dun dun dun. Like, you gotta get the timing right. It's like, and then you're gonna go up to this weird power chord that's in the same shape of that D one I showed you, but it's more of like a C. It's 8 on the E string, 10 on the A string, and then you use your pinky and hit the 12th fret of the D. So it's like, so it's, and before you hit that, you can kind of hit it open, so to go into it. So like a da 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 da. Second time, beginning's the same, but then you slide up to that that D chord, that 5th fret, 7th fret, 9th fret of the E A D. So it's like a da 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 ticka ticka da da da. You kind of slide it up halfway. Third time you play the same as the first. And the last time it's. So it's like a. So you just kind of hit it once, then slide up, and hit that 7th fret of the A string and kind of bend it. That's the chorus. So the only other part is that comes up, because those all repeat, is the bridge. And the bridge is just those 2 chords that I showed you in the chorus, that 8, 10, 12, 5, 7, 9. So it's just like. That's really all it is. Hopefully I didn't miss anything and you kind of get where I'm going with this. I try to do it quickly, but if you need any help with anything else in the song, let me know. And if you guys have anything else you want me to do, just let me know. Hopefully I'll have more time off now. We just had a busy week at work, so hopefully that helps. And again, I'm sorry that it was so late.